We're all pretty good mates. We've all known each other now for about 5 to 6 years, so we have really good chemistry in terms of personalities. We all get along. Chill in Discord till 4 or 5 a.m. most nights. Definitely a good environment to be in.
The most skillful individuals on the team here. Really happy to be playing with the boys. To be considered the leader of this squad is an honour, and I think it's really good pressure. Like, I always want to perform for my boys. I want to lead them in the right direction, and if they have that faith and respect towards me, then I'm happy to do so.
We realised ANZ wasn't going to be enough. We do have some plans in place. Hades couldn't really commit to those said plans. So he pretty much took a step down and we gunned for Slays. We all thought that he was 100% the best next option. Slays is pure aggression, you know. He's always got pressure on the map. He puts out a lot of damage, you know. He's very selfless as well. You really want someone like that on your team, you know. You want to be putting as much pressure as you can on the map at all times, and Slays was 100% the best fit for that because he's cracked out of his mind. He's running around the map. Yeah, just an insane individually skilled player.
Barco just runs around, kills everything. He's a little gun. He's a freak. Madzie's really good at anchoring and just holding stuff down. He's always watching over teammates, trying to make good plays.
The Shark. What's not to love about the Shark? He's handsome, he's good at the game, smart. But seriously, Madzi, his impact on the map is also just as crazy as Angus's. He's someone to be scared of, you know? He's very intimidating, especially when he jumps out with that crouch chow. Pip, 100% still very intelligent when it comes to in-game plays. You can almost see the cogs turning in his head, like when he's trying to make a play. He always tries to look out for his teammates. He's a very supportive player, I'd say.
I think for me, I take a bit of a backseat at times because Barco and Madzi are extremely individually talented, and trying to support them as much as possible is pretty much my job.
I'd say we have a very good environment on this team in terms of like in and out of the game. Like, we all trust each other, you know, all that sort of stuff. I think that just helps our in-game chemistry a lot.
I feel like we've been really focusing on just being on the same page and just making sure things click. We can compete at a high level. We're one of the best teams in the world.
The dream placing is still and always will be top 8, but I think we've eased the throttle on that a bit, and like we've lessened the goal. A much more realistic goal we have in mind is even just top 12, you know. So we moved the goalpost on that front, but even now, like, you know, we're properly sort of putting our heads down. We're going over games, we're going over our films, and like, we're trying our hardest not to be complacent, because complacency is 100% always the killer of these dynasty teams, I'd say. Because we know what we're looking for in our gameplay. We know how we're like trying to play and how we want to play maps, and that's all that like we pretty much need now, is just getting those reps in, getting as much consistent practice as we can to start actually putting our theory into action. For this upcoming Super, you know, we put in the practice, we've been putting in the hours. I'd definitely be scared if you weren't on our team. We're going to be giving it our all this weekend, smashing down the Red Bulls. We're going to be all fired up. We're going to be bringing the passion, you know.
When you can rely on a teammate just to do whatever it takes to win, who doesn't care how they perform necessarily, as long as the team wins, it gives you confidence in the fact that it doesn't matter how the individual performs. Like, if one person drops 20 and one person drops 5. It's a team win in the end of the day. As long as we're just playing together and playing solid, I believe in us to do anything.